Hi, this is John Trujillo, and I'd like to welcome you back to Life-Changing Thoughts. Today's focus is going to be on attitude. The title of today's segment is Longevity of Effort. You know, isn't it amazing how many people feel like success should be like an overnight venture? They have what I would call microwave mentality. They want to be able to put a little bit of effort into something and become an overnight success. Folks, I can tell you right now, and again, I work with thousands of people all over this world. I have not met very many overnight successes. I have met many people who are highly successful after working for years and years and years and years and years at their skill, their craft, or their business. I don't care if they're a musician. I don't care if they're an athlete. I don't care if they're a business person. If you were to actually track what people go through and the process that they go through for success, you will realize that their success did not come overnight, but rather it came as the result of the application of fantastic discipline, a remarkable work ethic, and a world-class attitude, not over days or weeks or months, but rather years and sometimes decades. I like to use the example of Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods had a segment of golf back around the year 2010 that may have been the best 5 to 6 years that anyone has ever played golf ever. Now, if you had watched Tiger Woods, it looked like he graduated from college and just burst onto the scene as a massive success. The reality is that is not the true story. The true story, if you go back and look, by the time the kid was 2 years old, he had a golf club in his hand. By the time he was 5 years old, he was on the range with his father practicing day after day after day after day after day after day after day. As he started to grow into a teenager, he didn't have the regular teenage years that most kids had. He was practicing day after day after day, 8, 10, 12, 15-hour days. As he grew into an adult, he got to the point where he got in fantastic physical conditioning and basically was in the gym several hours a day, then out on the putting greens, out on the driving ranges, out there practicing day after day, hour after hour, diligent work. And ultimately, when you saw Tiger Woods have this fantastic several years, it wasn't because he just burst onto the scene. He burst onto the scene over 25 years. It was the longevity of effort that actually got him there. You can take a look at Bill Gates. When Bill Gates basically dropped out of Harvard to be able to start Microsoft with a group of guys, that basically was a little teeny company that was headquartered in New Mexico. This was before the days of even people really having computers. In fact, the head of IBM laughed at Bill Gates and basically told him, why in the world would anybody want a computer in their house? Nonetheless, Bill Gates and his team worked day and night, not for days or weeks or months, but for years and years and years before their company became a success. They were able to move into the Seattle, Washington area and become the phenomenal company we know them today as being Microsoft. That took years and years and years of effort. What I want you to understand is I want you to bring to your life an attitude that recognizes that if you're going to be a success, if you are going to be more successful than the average person, if you're going to accomplish great things, if you're going to impact the human race because you were here, if you're going to leave a legacy, you're not going to do it overnight. You're going to do it as the result of having an attitude that recognizes that long-term effort is what it's going to take to succeed, because during that pathway of long-term effort, you are going to become what you need to become the success. That's why success is in fact a process, and that's why you want to be able to embrace that process that necessitates the longevity of effort for you to be able to accomplish your goals and dreams. So don't get discouraged wherever you are on the path. Just remember, you're acting consistently with extremely successful people if you are bringing to life an attitude that recognizes that success is not instantaneous. It is in fact a process, and it requires a recognition of the importance of longevity of effort.